Let's talk tariffs specifically. Donald Trump's plan to slap a 35% tariff on Canadian imports. Yes, Canada. Our friendly neighbor suddenly in the economic crosshairs. This isn't a minor tweak, it's a seismic shift that has everyone from economists to car buyers paying attention. Remember the 2018 trade wars? Well, get ready for trade wars, the next generation. Trump's message is clear. If he returns to the White House, America's trading partners will pay, starting with Canada. Is this a real policy or just campaign bluster? Maybe both. And it's not just about Canada. Trump's floated a 10% tariff on all imports and even higher for China. So, while Canada's the headline, the global economy could be the real story. Buckle up, this could reshape trade as we know it. And maybe stock up on maple syrup, just in case. Picture a Trump rally, red hats, loud music, and then the big announcement. Trump didn't just suggest a 35% tariff on Canadian imports, he promised it, framing Canada as a tough competitor taking advantage of the U.S. He claims this tariff is about fairness, protecting American jobs, and restoring balance. The message: re-elect him and he'll use tariffs as a weapon to bring jobs back and force other countries to play by his rules. This isn't just about economics, it's about projecting strength and putting America first. The crowd loved it, but the rest of the world started checking their ledgers. For Trump's base, it's a rallying cry. For everyone else, it's a warning shot. The 35% tariff is now a central promise of his campaign. Whether it's policy or posturing, it's got everyone talking, and the world is watching closely. Why target Canada? Trump's got a list: dairy, lumber, and cars. Canada's dairy system blocks U.S. products with sky-high tariffs. Trump calls it unfair. On lumber, the U.S. claims Canada's government-subsidized timber undercuts American producers. And in autos, the supply chains are so intertwined that a tariff could disrupt both economies. Trump's message: if Canada blocks our cheese, we'll tax everything else. It's a classic tariff for tat. But these industries are deeply connected. Car parts cross the border multiple times before assembly. Economists warn that disrupting this balance could backfire, raising costs for everyone. Trump sees leverage, experts see risk. The goal? Force companies to bring jobs home. The reality? It could get messy and expensive. Canada's not just a target, it's a test case. And the stakes are high for both sides. If a 35% tariff hits, prices in America will jump, on everything from lumber to cars to groceries. Canada is a top trading partner, so this is a tax on everyday goods. Importers pay, but the cost lands on consumers. Remember 2018? Tariffs led to retaliation. Canada hit back, targeting U.S. products like bourbon and cheese. A new trade war would be bigger, with more pain for farmers, manufacturers, and shoppers. Retaliation would hurt American exports, especially in key states. Supply chains would be disrupted, jobs lost, and uncertainty would spread. Economists agree, tariffs mean higher prices and economic pain. The only winners? Maybe the economists writing about it. For everyone else, it's a lose-lose. Canada's just the start. Trump's hinted at a 10% tariff on all imports and even higher for China. If the U.S. throws up tariff walls, global trade partners like Mexico, Germany, and Japan would feel the shock. Retaliation would be swift. China could target U.S. farmers, Europe could hit American brands, a global trade war would freeze investment, disrupt supply chains, and threaten jobs worldwide. Political alliances would suffer too. America's leadership in global trade would be questioned. Allies might turn to China or form new blocs, leaving the U.S. isolated. The economic pain would be matched by diplomatic fallout. This isn't just about trade, it's about America's place in the world. The risks are huge, and the consequences could last for years. It's a high-stakes gamble with the global order. Reactions to Trump's tariff plan are polarized. Supporters see a bold move to protect American jobs and stand up to foreign competition. Critics, including most economists and business groups, warn it's economic self-sabotage. They predict higher prices, lost jobs, and retaliation that hurts U.S. exporters. Canadian leaders promise to defend their interests, warning a trade war would hurt both sides. Internationally, allies are uneasy, fearing a return to America First chaos. Rivals like China are preparing for confrontation. The threat alone creates global uncertainty, slowing investment and growth. The world is watching, anxious about the future of trade. For now, everyone's bracing for impact. The stakes couldn't be higher. So, is this a masterstroke or a misstep? For some, tariffs are a lifeline, promising jobs and national pride. For others, they're a recipe for higher prices, lost markets, and broken alliances. The debate splits the country economic patriotism versus global reality. Experts warn of chaos. Supporters see hope. The real question, will tariffs help American workers or trigger a damaging trade war? Is this tough negotiation or dangerous isolationism? As the election heats up, this debate will shape America's future. The world is watching and waiting. Stay tuned. This story is far from over.